Hello, my name is Dennis Corbin. Today I will be discussing the two opposing views of life after death. Either it exists or it does not. There are two main opposing ideologies centered around the ideas of life after death. There is naturalism and transcendence. Naturalists believe that only the natural world exists and that it is humanity's job to maintain ourselves. In their view, the afterlife does not exist as, once you die, the signals in your brain that causes senses, including one's own sense of self, fade away. Believers in transcendence think that there exists some realm of consciousness after death. Their evidence is largely anecdotal, including memories of seeing a bright light through experiences with near death, where they believe their souls transcended reality, gaining a brief glimpse into the afterlife. During a near-death experience, the boundary between consciousness and unconsciousness is heavily distorted. Those who experience an near-death experience often have similar recollections, including a heightened sense of awareness, out-of-body experiences, seeing a bright white light, and seeing dead relatives or spiritual figures often aligning with their own beliefs. According to believers in the afterlife, these experiences truly are momentary visits to the afterlife. Naturalists have various counterpoints to the proof of an afterlife from near-death experiences. The roots of near-death experiences can be caused by a variety of factors such as impaired cerebral blood flow and fluctuations in blood flow and oxygen content. Because every experience is different, naturalists claim that near-death experiences are not proof of an afterlife. They cite factors such as the reduced activity in the brain causing a loss of sense of self, which can lead to mystical feeling experiences, but are still grounded in the chemistry of one's brain. In addition, naturalists also claim that cognitive biases play a big role in near-death experiences, as those who experience them often see things aligning with their religion alone, rather than a fundamental truth of the universe. Naturalists often dismiss any evidence based on near-death experiences because they are purely anecdotal sources. Throughout the history of humanity, religion has played a large role in advocating for the existence of an afterlife. Many religions contain some form of an afterlife, largely based on arguments of faith. The Yoruba are an ethnic group of the people residing in Western Africa. They believe that the body is temporary and is a container for their soul. For them, death is transition to a new spiritual realm. Christians, on the other hand, believe in two afterlife scenarios, heaven and hell. According to them, at death, one is judged by the Christian God, and, based on their morality on earth, they will enter either eternal bliss, heaven, or eternal damnation, hell. Buddhists, on the other hand, believe in reincarnation. Their belief is that once they die, they will be reborn as a new person, losing all memories of their previous life. The mind-body problem originates in the time of the ancient Greeks. It questions whether the mind and body are connected or if they are separate entities. Descartes believed that they were separate and used an argument of divisibility to demonstrate his belief. He states that the physical body can be divided into separate pieces, but one's mind cannot, meaning that the mind cannot be made of the same substance as our matter-filled bodies. In addition, modern philosophers have used the argument that thoughts can only be known to the person thinking them. Reading brain signals alone is not enough to read someone's mind, at least not with current technology, lending credence to the possibility that our minds are different from our bodies. This problem is very important for the argument of an afterlife, as if the mind and body are separate, it stands to reason that the mind must exist in another form of reality separate from the physical world. The only way any of us will ever find out if there is actually an afterlife is by dying, at least for the foreseeable future. This problem remains at the forefront of philosophical thought, as it is largely influenced by the classic mind-body problem from the times of ancient Greeks. We've been thinking about problems like these for a long, long time, and I'm sure we will for the foreseeable future as well.